For years we've been hearing stories of unions holding up essential services with what appeared to be petty disputes. And you get the feeling that there's a rash of them in the lead up to holidays like Christmas and Easter. Well, the latest example is a quite extraordinary row that put one of Sydney's most important ferries out of action. Peter Wilkinson reports.
This is a story of an essential service, this $12.5 million Sydney Harbour ferry being out of action over the most trivial argument between union and management. She is the queen of the fleet, and ridiculous though it sounds, the millions of dollars of metal has been tied up there for over a week only because the master wants a microwave. Hi.
Divided by rep.
Glenn.
Divided by rep.
Peter Wilkinson. Now, it was management who gave us permission to interview these managers about this crazy hold-up.
Doesn't it strike you as a little bizarre that a boat valued as much as that one would be is tied up over a $200 microwave oven?
I can't comment on that.
But in the 15 minutes it took us to get here, management has changed its mind. Do you think your bosses, if you're not being, are being lily-livered over this?
No, I don't. They're not.
Do you think this is just another example of weak management caving into strong unions?
No.
But curiously, after that impromptu discussion, the very next morning, the Queenscliff is back in service doing trials. And would you believe it, after a week of refusals, management has changed its mind. The master gets his microwave oven.
The fact that we've had a ferry tied up for a week and a half over an issue of a microwave is a disgrace.
The new Minister for Transport, Bruce Baird.
But it really is somewhat symbolic of the rorts that have been going on for a long time in transport administration.
Now, the angry minister ordered the ferry to be moored so that he could show us the galley. And there's already a conventional oven on board.
And, the public are not getting full advantages of the capital investment they got in ferries. Now, that type of nonsense has got to stop.
What the minister didn't expect was an angry ship's master, prepared to defend his case.
I'm saying they got both of them down below in the mess room. The wharf engineer got microwave and the conventional oven. The wharf hands on Manly Wharf got the same. And the masters who carry this responsibility are no people. You are second class, you cannot have it. Because it is stupid to see that dispute boiling to that for something trifling like a microwave. In this day and age, and we were ready to pay you half of it.
The proposition was given to the unions, all the unions, when the Colorado was being built, whether the preference was for microwave ovens or the conventional ovens.
Operations Supervisor Barry Fletcher.
So let me just get this clear. From your point of view, when the Colorado commissioned a sister ship to this one, 2 years ago, they were offered conventional ovens or microwaves. They opted for conventional ovens. Now they want both.
Yes.
And you think that's unreasonable?
I think so, yes.
Now let's briefly take a closer look at the union's point of view.
I have to be in very close proximity to all the controls I got.
To Master Max Tadros, it comes down to a question of safety.
I can show you in brief what I can go through every day of the week, trying to prepare my meal, if you like.
Max argues his is a tame union, the Merchant Services Guild. No disputes leading to stoppages for 13 years. The oven, as well as the microwave, is important, he says.
If anything happens in this even 1 minute while I am here, and I stand up in court and someone asks me, where have you been? Do I have any leg to stand on if I to say, oh, I was heating my meal?
But do you mean to tell me there are times when this ship is steaming full ahead with passengers and the bridge is actually unattended because you or the other masters are in the galley?
We eat now on stages. You can have your meal now, instead of sitting down and enjoying it, you eat it quickly for 2 or 3 minutes.
You might think, like most of us, he could get by on sandwiches. But as management has discovered, to its loss, no way.
Well, basically, it was decided in order to get the ferry up and away that we would, or the management decided, that they would get their microwave. But
so management has yet again caved in?
What it would, it's obvious that they did. The management made what was seen as being the practical decision at the time. There is no question the whole situation needs to be fixed and fixed fast.
A ferry tied up for a week, hundreds of thousands of dollars gone for a $200 microwave. Peter Wilkinson reporting. Cooking up quite a storm indeed on the waterfront. Back in a moment with